I remember staring in the mirror and just wishing that I could look like anyone else, that I could shapeshift, that I could be someone else. Maybe then life wouldn't be so hard, people wouldn't be so mean, things would finally get good. I found this clipping of a giveaway that I wanted to enter. I was 12 years old and I still remember pulling it out of the magazine that I really enjoyed reading as a kid, that turned into clipping magazine images to decorate my wall. It turned to doing my first perm on my own at 12 years old and doing my hair from then. Teaching myself how to braid at 7 maybe. My beauty standard has changed over the years, and I would say the biggest difference is how fluid it's become. Once I became an adult, I didn't need anyone to tell me what beauty meant to me. There are a lot of forces that tell us what beauty is, whether that be culture or media, which tells us that there is one kind of beauty that is to be bought, whether it's religion, where beauty is shameful, where it is pompous or gatekept. In all those senses, it feels rigid. So it's no surprise that having an interest in all things beauty and fashion at a young age led it to being one of my many hobbies. It was a source of creativity, expression, just fun, and it complemented my interest in visual arts and makeup and styling and modeling and fashion magazines very well. And there were many points where my community told me that fashion, beauty, was not a legitimate interest. Luckily, I am who I am, and so I ended up with a fashion degree. And the messages about it not being a legit career, not being a steady way to make income, they never stopped. But one of the most important things that I learned about fashion and beauty is how to learn about it. Beauty went from being this rigid set of rules that I had to either work hard to fit the mold of, except that I would never be a part of, and it went to something that was explorative and fluid and not something that I could say that I knew, which means that I'm always finding it. So, what is my beauty standard? My beauty standard is fluid, it's exploration, it is cultural understanding, it is engaging with the world around me, it's geography, it's botany, it's cuisine, it's all encompassing. It's everything. Beauty is all around me. Beauty is something I'm always looking for. Beauty is what's always on my mind. Beauty is harmony. It's harmony of a framework of habits, hobbies, and routines that make my life the beautiful life that I want it to be. And if you haven't read How to Grow, Nurture Your Garden, Nurture Yourself by Marcus Bridgewater, I definitely highly recommend it because that is where I got this concept of habits, hobbies, and routines. And it's just a really easy way to easily explain all of these ideas that I have in my head about how I am aspiring to live my own life better in a way that's nourishing to myself. I do have beauty goals, and those would probably more closely align to society's beauty standard, where I want to have long, healthy hair, clear, healthy skin, fit, tones, lean body. I want to be stylish. I want to be a tastemaker. I want to be a source of information that I don't think I necessarily had growing up. And while doing that, I think it will also be healing to me to just learn about so many different things and how it all combines into a beautiful life. And if you haven't noticed on my channel, in my description, I have a word called Eunoia. And I would say if I had to put my beauty standard in one word, Eunoia, or beautiful thinking, is that one word. That is what I am always working to cultivate. It's what I'm trying to nurture in myself, in my life, in my relationships, and that is the perfect way to motivate myself to learn more about the world around me, because it frames life as something to be discovered. It means that there is no perfection to reach, and therefore I'm always growing, I'm always learning, and it's loving and caring. It's not judgmental or, like I've said many other times in this video, rigid. There is no failure in Eunoia. I would say that in high school, I probably, like most of us, was on Pinterest and Tumblr 90% of my day, and I just liked looking at beautiful images. I liked to see fabrics and colors and textures and styling and how people were putting outfits together, but it was a major source of lack, a feeling of lack for me, because there were so many things that I wanted and I couldn't have. And in college, it was the turning point for me, where it went from something that I was excluded from to something that I couldn't have to something to be discovered. After college, I fell into the line of thinking of rigidity in a different way, where it was a set of numbers, it was a task, a list, just something to be done. And there was a right answer and there was a wrong answer, and that was probably the most angry I've ever been with beauty, because I was trying so hard, but I only felt like I had that moment of perfection for a small, small time, and everything outside of that was a failure. Everything outside of the result, the combination of results that I pictured as perfection for myself, it was, again, a source of lack. So now I am trying to get back to that sense of discovery, that sense of learning, community, culture, and experience. So if you would like to join me on this discovery of beauty, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.